and welcome to the Sony XPERIA movie YouTube channel. I have had a beautiful Sony XPERIA ZL at the office this week, so it's time to have a look at my experiences with this phone, to focus on some features and compare it with Sony XPERIA Z. I will also look at which features that may disappoint you, as they may not meet your expectation. I will try to do it in a logical order, but I will sometimes divert as something new occurs to me. To start with, there is a very thin edge above and below the display. It is nice and cool, and you can easily work with the display very well. The bottom row of icons is set low, so the 5-inch diagonal is not a problem. The phone's sides are lined with a silvered bezel. It doesn't look bad, but it makes Sony XPERIA Z looks more valuable, although maybe less practical. I have already praised the design of the back side, but I will praise it again. The indented plastic could have been even blacker, but it doesn't hold fingerprint and it is comfortable to hold, so it is a practical solution. Also, the buttons on the right side are comfortable to use. Only the camera button could have been bigger, but at least it is there. The battery life doesn't surprise in any way, as it lasts for 2 days. If you use the phone very often, then you can expect a typical battery life of 1 day. There is Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean installed, so there is a new lock screen on which you can add more and more widgets. You can access important functions without unlocking the phones. I'm happy about that, as I like clever features. I also like the dock with shortcuts. There is not one line anymore, but 2, so you can access more functions. It would be better if there were even more shortcuts, and it would be ideal if the manufacturer left it up to the user which and how many shortcuts they want to have. The Sony XPERIA ZL's display was a big question for me, as I had heard that it is even better than XPERIA Z's display and that the manufacturer was even cleverer this time. However, the reality is quite different, as the display is not better or worse. Simply, it is the exact same display. So far as you have no comparison with other phones, it is not bad and everything is okay, but when you put it next to another phone, such as Sony XPERIA P or XPERIA V, then the difference is huge. If I may go back to the plastic cover, then it is a very hard quality one. Even when I press it with a bit of force, there are no unpleasant noises coming from the phone. I'm very happy about this, and it also implies that not all the plastic is the same. The whole system is tuned well. The hardware is the same as what XPERIA Z has. It responds quickly and without any problems. A powerful quad-core processor and a total of 2 GB RAM are a nice promise for the future. You can root the phone easily and you don't even have to unlock the bootloader, so if you like to play and install new application, then you can. You can delete useless application or add new or modified one. The remote control is a very useful feature. Unfortunately, I don't have a device to test it on here, but Sony Mobile mastered it very well. Every time I have tried the application, I succeed without any problems. If you don't find your device on the list, then you can teach your phones the commands which deserves praising. The manufacturer really mastered it well, but we are talking about Sony, a company that makes almost everything, so we should expect such a feature. I'm wondering what to talk about in a positive way now. I don't want to mention any technical facts. The stamina mode is not missing, but there is not much need for it. The battery life is fantastic. It's interesting that when I switch the mode either on or off, the standby mode figure doesn't change, which is definitely a mistake. Also included is the My XPERIA service that can be used to find your lost phone or for wipe your phone from a distance. The manufacturer is officially launching the service soon, so the long trial period is over and it is working well. The included firmware is 10.3A0423. The phone responds in a very smooth way. Now a possibly interesting question. Would I buy the phone if it was being officially sold in the Czech Republic? I confess that I probably wouldn't buy it at the end. The fact that I know Sony XPERIA Z very well and the XPERIA ZL didn't surprise me plays a big role in my decision. I knew what to expect. It is a bit cruel to XPERIA ZL as it has no weaknesses. As I already knew advantages and disadvantages, I had deprived myself from the excitement of a new device. Yet that is not completely wrong. I expected a bigger excitement from a phone with this system. I can see why I'm so disappointed. Sony XPERIA ZL is a meaningful phone. It ranks among the best phones on today's market, and its purchase is a reasonable choice. It lacks the Sony XPERIA Z's disadvantages, so it's up to you if you want to buy it, as it depends on your preferences. You definitely won't be disappointed, as it is a well-designed phone. Thank you for watching. I hope I answered your questions and hopefully you will be hearing from me soon.